Hi everyone, it's Jan Diatri. Welcome back to the iHealth Kitchen. You know, today I'm surrounding myself with heirlooms. This was a ravioli press that my papa actually made for my mom, who was born in Venice. Can you believe that? She used to make homemade ravioli all the time. And this is my mama's old cheese grater. Isn't that neat? I mean, I remember growing up with this every single day in the kitchen. Well, they made a lot of homemade ravioli, but these days we don't have a lot of time to make homemade ravioli, but I've got a recipe, a casserole that I think you're going to love because it's so simple. It's a ravioli lasagna. What does that mean? That means you don't have to deal with the lasagna noodles, which can be kind of tricky. So these are ravioli, and I've already pre-cooked them. Now, if you're a meat lover, you can use meat lasagna or meat ravioli, or if you're vegetarian, you can do the cheese or a combination of both. Got a 9 by 13 inch casserole. My first layer is nice tomato sauce, and I always love using organic crushed tomatoes for the base for my tomato sauce. Just gives it that wonderful rich sweetness. Why do I put the first layer of sauce on the bottom? Because you don't want to burn your noodles anytime you're doing a casserole. So if you start with the bottom layer of sauce, then all of a sudden all those beautiful flavors layer the bottom and you can scoop it right out. Okay, so I've got my layer of tomato sauce, and now I'm just going to start putting my first layer of my already pre-cooked ravioli. I cooked them for about 10 minutes. I don't want to overcook them. It's going to go in the oven to finish off, but you still don't want a real firm ravioli. So that's your first layer. Very, very simple. This is a great party casserole, a make-ahead casserole, and I guarantee that the kids are going to love this. And again, you can use the combination of cheese or meat. All right, now we're going to put the next layer is going to be shredded mozzarella cheese. And can you imagine in the oven how that's just going to blend right into the ravioli? Nice little layer right there. And now, to give this casserole a beautiful, creamy, rich flavor, I am using ricotta. And you can spread it on there or you can dollop it on there. And what I've done is I've actually added a little bit of milk just to give it a little bit creamier texture. Now you can spread that on if you want, or I like to just dollop it because again in the oven it's going to spread out. You can use low fat or the skim ricotta. Just kind of spread that around like that. Very, very easy. And then we're going to just go ahead and continue. Actually, I'm going to add just a little bit of sauce. And the one thing that you're going to find out about layering casseroles, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You can layer it any way you want. I'm going to put one more little layer of cheese, or excuse me, of the tomato sauce. And from this point, you're just going to continue to layer your casserole. There we go. Okay, looks really good. One more layer of that delicious tomato sauce, nice and fresh. And then we're just going to top off this recipe with some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And that's going to give you a nice, beautiful golden brown on top. This goes in the oven, 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, just until it's nice and golden brown. Okay, this one looks great. This is done. I've got one in the oven. Let's see how that looks. Oh boy, it doesn't get any better than this. And there you've got a beautiful ravioli lasagna right out of the oven. Okay, here we go. Fantastic. Look at that. It's got all the wonderful flavors that you and your family will love. And we've got the recipe for you right here at iHealth Networks. Come back often. We're always cooking up something fantastic, and we'd love to hear what you're cooking in your heirloom kitchen. So send us an email. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you next time right here in the iHealth Kitchen on iHealth Networks.